when you consume carbs, they get broken down into sugar, into glucose, get stored in the muscle and stored in the liver. And that is the easiest form of fuel for your body to use for activity. Now, does that mean it's a superior form of fuel? No, it doesn't. What's up guys, it's Joseph Rakic here from josephrakicfitness.com, and today in this video I'm going to show you what I have for my post-workout meal when I'm on the keto diet. Now, I'm not currently on the keto diet at the time of filming this video, but I've been on the keto diet before and I loved it, and I believe it is one of the best diets there is. I will explain all the details later and the benefits later and why I believe it's one of the best diets. But it's a diet that I use mainly when I'm in a cutting phase and in a fat loss phase, trying to get super lean. But right now I'm bulking, I'm going through a bulking phase, trying to add on some lean muscle, trying to put on some mass. But regardless, I'm filming this video for you guys at home so you know what I was consuming when I was on the keto diet for my post-workout meal. Anyway, today we are having salmon and veg. So, I just went to the supermarket prior and I got me some of this New Zealand salmon. And also some frozen Chinese style wok vegetables. Now I'm going to show you how I make this. I basically use an air fryer to cook all my meats, which is this thing right here. It's one of the best things that you can ever buy for anyone that cooks a lot of meat. I cook my chicken in there, I cook my steak, tuna steaks, salmon of course. You can even hard boil eggs in there from what I've seen. I haven't tried that yet, but I'm looking for a chopping board, but chopping boards aren't in the fridge. Alright, so I've got a chopping board. Now, I weigh everything I do, and the reason I do that is so I can be sure of what the calories are and what the macros are that I'm consuming on a day-to-day basis. Now, do you need to count calories? No, you don't. But does it help you achieve your goals? Yes, it does. It just allows you to know what you're consuming on a daily basis, and then if you want to gain muscle, you just increase the calories. If you want to lose body fat, you just decrease the calories. You need a plate. So if you guys haven't seen one of these air fryers either, you can just get it from any, big supermarket, or here in New Zealand I get it from Kmart. Overseas you'll probably have it at like Walmart or stuff like that. Alright, now the reason salmon is a very good source of protein on the keto diet is because salmon is very high in fat. Your omega-3 fatty acids, which are super important for so many functions in the body. Fat is important for your brain function, for hormone regulation, testosterone production. So people that go on these low-fat diets, they just end up crashing their hormones, therefore reaching their goals harder. So when I'm on the keto diet, salmon is definitely one of my go-to foods, because if you don't know the keto diet, it is a diet that is high in fat, because you want that fat, because fat is your energy source when you're on the keto diet. So let me just explain the difference while I'm making this meal, the differences between a normal diet and the keto diet. When you're on a normal diet consuming carbohydrates, your body runs off carbs and glucose as its source of energy and fuel, because when you consume carbs, they get broken down into sugar, into glucose, get stored in the muscle and stored in the liver. And that is the easiest form of fuel for your body to use for activity. Now, does that mean it's a superior form of fuel? No, it doesn't. When you're on the keto diet, you're following a diet that is moderate in protein and very high in fat. Most of your calories coming from dietary fat. And because you're not consuming any carbohydrates, all of your calories are coming from protein and fat. You don't have any glycogen in your muscles, therefore you can't run off glucose anymore. So what happens is your body starts running off dietary fat and your body starts producing ketones and using those ketones as your new fuel source. Now, there are many benefits to being on the keto diet. People who are on the keto diet, experience stuff such as better brain function, better mood, better cognition, better focus, better skin, less water weight, less bloating. And the reason that you get less water weight and less bloating is because when you are on the keto diet, your carbohydrate intake is low, therefore your insulin is low. Now, with low levels of insulin, your kidneys don't hold on to salt and sodium, therefore they flush all that salt and sodium out and you end up looking pretty lean. Alright, so basically what I've done, I've just chucked the salmon in there, 310 grams, turn it on, put it up to 20, and then I set that for 10 minutes. And then in 10 minutes time, that salmon will come out looking perfect. Now, I know I said when you're on the keto diet you don't want to consume any carbohydrates. You basically want to keep your carbohydrate intake under 40 to 50 grams, but no direct sources of carbs. So you can get your carbs, fibrous carbs, such as the carbs that is found in avocado, because avocado is a great source of fat, and the carbs found in veggies. Those are alright. I'm not really a fan of celery, so I kind of just pick these ones out. Nothing wrong with celery though. Just not my thing with my taste buds. And there we go. And then just chuck that in the microwave for a good 5 minutes. And we have a remaining, I'll say any second, 7 minutes on the air fryer and 5 minutes on the veggies. So I'll see you guys very soon. Alright guys, my salmon is ready and my veggies are ready. So I cooked up 400 grams of vegetables. I'm only going to have half of this, so just 200 grams. And then I'll have the other 200 later on today for another meal. That's about half-ish. And then in here we have my salmon. Look how perfectly that's cooked. Beautiful. Whew, hot. So yeah, if you don't have one of these air fryers, this is highly suggested that you go and get it. You can cook so much cool things in here, guys. Like you can cook chips, potato chips, anything, any type of meat. Super convenient, and it doesn't cook with oil or anything like that. Just heats it from hot air from the top and also from the bottom. Anyway, that is my meal for today. So this is what I would eat if I was on the keto diet. This is 310 grams of salmon and 200 grams of vegetable, which works out to be 66 grams of protein, 40 grams of fat, and 7 grams of trace carbohydrates. Now, when you're on the keto diet, you obviously want your fat intake high. However, you also want to be making sure you get an adequate amount of protein, which is 1 gram of protein per pound of your lean body weight. So for example, if you were 180 pounds of lean body weight, then you should be aiming for at least 180 grams of protein per day, and then try and fill the remaining of your calories up with dietary fat. Veggies, super important. Obviously your vitamins, minerals, not to mention it is a great source of potassium. Potassium is an important electrolyte that is used for so many different functions in the body, not to mention muscle contraction. And when you are on the keto diet, because you don't have much insulin, you flush out a lot of your sodium and potassium. So it's always good to make sure you get in adequate amounts of veggies. Anyway guys, I'm going to dig into this and I'll see you in the next video. But before I sign off, I just want to let you all know that if anyone out there is interested in getting super lean and wants to try out my keto diet, you can join my Keto Shred program and get amazing results, just like all of my clients. Like I'll put some of my client transformations on the screen right now, just so you guys can see some of the results that my clients get from being on a ketogenic diet. It's honestly truly amazing, especially if fat loss is the goal. So if you are interested in changing your life, burning body fat and getting super lean, join my Keto Shred diet today by clicking the link down below. Anyway, I'm gonna go dig into this because I'm hungry, but I'll see you guys in the next video.